If you think you're doing everything right, like eating less or moving more, but the scale number won't move, and the person in the mirror looks the same, this is because the rules of fat loss you've been taught are likely just myths. Welcome to Levitas. Today, we're taking a clinical scalpel to the 6 biggest fat loss myths that are wasting your time and crushing your motivation. And a question for the comments: what is the single most frustrating piece of fat loss advice you've ever received? Let me know below. Liking and commenting helps the channel with the algorithm. Myth number 1. Alright, let's start with the big one. The dogma that's been hammered into us for decades: to lose fat, you must live on the treadmill. Hours of steady-state cardio are the only way. The clinical reality? This is a dangerous half-truth. Yes, cardio burns calories during the activity. It's fantastic for your heart, your lungs, and your endurance. We love cardio, but it is not the king of fat loss. Here's the science. A 2025 narrative review from NSU Works confirmed what many clinicians, including myself, see every single day. Aerobic training, what you think of as cardio, is effective for reducing total fat mass. That's true. But resistance training, lifting weights, is essential for preserving or even gaining lean body mass. That's your muscle. Why is this the most important distinction in all of health? Because your muscle is your metabolic engine. It's the tissue that burns calories 24/7, even when you're just sitting here watching this video. When you go on a calorie deficit and only do cardio, you lose weight, yes, but you lose fat and precious muscle. Losing that muscle slows down your metabolism, making it harder and harder to lose fat and incredibly easy to gain it all back. The real king for body composition, that's losing fat while keeping the muscle, is a combination. You use strength training to tell your body, hey, we need this muscle, don't burn it. And you use cardio for your heart health and to help expand that all-important calorie deficit. Myth number 2. This myth sounds like this: you just need more willpower. You're not tough enough. A 1,000-calorie crash diet will get the job done fast. Let me be perfectly clear. As a clinician, this is the fastest, most direct route to long-term failure. We have the receipts. A 2023 study from Oxford Academic looked at women who were put on a very low-calorie diet for just 1 month. Here's what they found. Yes, they lost weight. They lost 7% of their body weight, which sounds great, right? But they also lost 5.6% of their lean soft tissue. That's their muscle. They burned their metabolic engine to stay warm. And most terrifyingly, their 24-hour energy expenditure, their metabolism, decreased by 10%. Let me rephrase that. You are literally teaching your body to survive on less. You are signaling a famine. The moment you stop that crash diet and return to a normal human way of eating, your body, now with a suppressed metabolism, is primed for rapid rebound weight gain. It's a biological trap. Myth number 3. This myth makes us all angry. This is the one that promises you everything. This fat burner pill, or that special detox tea, will melt fat right off your body, all without you having to change much else. The clinical reality is that the multi-billion-dollar supplement industry is built on hope, not always on evidence. I don't want you to just take my word for it. Let's look at a massive 2021 systematic review from researchers at Johns Hopkins. They analyzed over 315 randomized controlled trials, the gold standard of research on fat loss supplements. Here's the conclusion. Of those 315 studies, only 16, that is 16 or less than 5%, showed any statistically significant weight loss at all. And even in those few cases, the loss was often so small it was considered clinically minimal. The review's final verdict was blunt. There is insufficient evidence to recommend any of these for weight loss. Save your money, please, and invest it in high-quality whole foods. That is the supplement that actually works. Myth number 4. This is a myth I hear all the time. Doctor, I'm worried, isn't eating too much protein hard on your kidneys? Or won't all that extra protein just turn into fat anyway? As a doctor, let me reassure you, for healthy individuals, this is demonstrably false. In fact, in a fat loss phase, protein is your single most important macronutrient. it is your best friend. A 2019 review in the Human Kinetics journals flat out states that during a calorie deficit, higher protein intakes are recommended. We're talking 1.6 to 2.4 grams per kilogram of your body weight, or 0.8 to 1.2 grams per pound. This high intake is protective. It's what preserves your lean muscle mass when you're eating less. Protein does two critical jobs. It has the highest thermic effect. This means your body burns a significant amount of calories just digesting the protein, and it is the most satiating macronutrient. This is the big one. Protein keeps you feeling full and satisfied, which makes sticking to your plan easier. It's not backfiring. It's the one thing holding the line. Myth number 5. This is the new, trendy myth. Intermittent fasting is a magic hack. Skipping breakfast is the key to unlocking fat loss. The clinical reality is that intermittent fasting is a tool, not a rule. It's a when, not a what. Here's what the data says. A 2022 meta-analysis compared intermittent fasting to traditional continuous calorie restriction. It found that, fasting can be effective. But a 2025 meta-analysis from the experts at examine.com really put it in perspective, calling the differences in fat loss between fasting and calorie restriction small and unlikely to be clinically relevant. Intermittent fasting is just one of many ways to create that deficit. By skipping a meal, you're just making it easier to eat fewer total calories in a 24-hour period. If skipping breakfast feels great, gives you mental clarity, and helps you manage your total daily calories without overeating later, it is a fantastic tool for you. But if it makes you miserable, lightheaded, and leads to a massive binge-eating episode at 8 p.m., it is the wrong tool. It's that simple. Myth number 6. And finally, the most persistent myth of all. The one that sells all those ab rollers and crunch machines. You can do 1,000 crunches to burn belly fat. The clinical reality here is fascinating. For decades, the answer from every trainer and dietitian was 100% impossible, a total myth. The new answer is, it's about 99% impossible. This is new. A 2023 randomized controlled trial did find that participants who combined abdominal endurance exercise with their treadmill running lost slightly more trunk fat. That's fat from their midsection than the group that only ran. How much more? About 700 grams. But let's be realistic. 700 grams. That's about the weight of a can of beans. The primary driver of fat loss is, and always will be, a systemic caloric control and metabolic balance. Your body loses fat from all over, and it's your genetics that decide where it comes from first, and, frustratingly, where it holds on to the very end. So please, don't waste an hour on 1,000 crunches just because you think it will burn more belly fat. Spend 15 minutes strengthening your core for a healthy back, and then focus on the big picture items, your total body strength training, your cardio, and your nutrition. So, what's the official verdict? Fat loss isn't about cardio, starvation, pills, or magic meal timing. It's about sustainability. It is the consistent, patient application of a moderate caloric deficit, driven by whole foods. It is prioritizing protein to protect your metabolism. It is using strength training to build your metabolic engine and cardio to support it. And most of all, it's about being non-stigmatizing with yourself. There is no quick fix. There is only a sustainable lifestyle change. Stop looking for the hack. The real hack is consistency. The real magic pill is patience. You are not broken because a crash diet failed you. The diet was broken. Focus on building a lifestyle you can be proud of for the next 10 years, not just a body you can tolerate for 10 days. Watch this video suggestion. It was especially picked for you. Also share, comment, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. It helps a ton with the algorithm. Remain tuned for future videos to empower your health and fitness journey. So, stay healthy, stay happy, and keep going.